Well, boys, this is gonna be a interesting day. We are in for some pretty nice weather according to the weather station, the weather channel and all that. So we had a lot of rain yesterday and last night, and then the temperatures dropped down below freezing to freeze everything over and give us some nice icy roadways. It's still raining right now because we are right around the point of freezing temperature wise, and now in about an hour or so this is all going to convert over to snow and start to cover up all this ice on the roads at a rate of 1 to 2 inches per hour. They're saying we're looking at 6 to 9 inches within a 6 to 7 hour time span or something like that. I don't know, I forget what the weather channel said exactly. In any case, we are headed off to the regular job site to start doing a little bit of work there, and when shit really starts to hit the fan and the snow starts piling up, we are going to go out and help Gary trying to maintain his plow sites. I'm going to take care of the sidewalks and taking the awnings down and stuff like that at the store so stuff isn't falling on customers as they're walking into the store. Not that many customers will probably be out in this weather, but nonetheless, he's gonna have a lot to focus on with the parking lots themselves, so I'm gonna help him maintain the sidewalks and keep all that stuff clear for a little bit so he doesn't fall behind. Holy shit, is it slick outside right now. We were just coming up that little hill back there, and I was getting into it a little bit, trying to accelerate and get up the hill faster, and the whole ass end of the truck just kicked out a little bit sideways. So that traction control, where you at? Where you at, traction control? I think it did help save us a little bit, but so did my reaction of letting off the throttle. That boys, if you're getting sideways, you don't stay in the throttle. We're not out here drifting on public roads. You let off and you'll straighten back out. Anyways, this is gonna be a good day, I think, to really make a video on the difference between this 4th gen Ram versus the old 2nd gen and how they handled in the snow, because this thing, it feels so much more planted to the roadways and more grounded. It's hard to explain, but you can definitely feel and notice the difference in the engineering of this truck versus the 2nd gen. And the 2nd gen was a great truck. It handled fine, went through the snow like a tank, obviously, but there's just something different about driving in this 4th gen. And I think today will be a good day to make a video on that as we are getting bombarded with snow. But welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for stopping in and seeing what the hell is going on. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at PurePanorama19, and make sure you're subscribed with those post notifications on, because we're going to have a ton of new 4th gen Cummins content coming to the channel. We got a lot of parts to install, and you're going to want to know when those videos go live and be one of the first to catch them. Also, don't forget to check out the links below in the video description. Come on, baby, you can do it. Let's get up this hill. Left the job site to come out and play in the snow and help Gary out at his plow sites, clear the sidewalks and all that, just like I said earlier in the video. And well, the plows haven't apparently been able to keep up all that well with the snow so far. We have a good bit of snow on these roads. So earlier, the whole way out, I left the truck in 2-wheel drive and we were good. The roads were, I mean, they were coated. There's probably an inch and a half on the roads. Now we've probably got about 4 or 5 inches on this road, so I figured, we'll throw it in 4-wheel drive and we'll play around. And I gotta say, this thing is a tank, just plowing through this like no tomorrow. Don't get me wrong, you can definitely feel it when you hit thicker spots on the road. You can feel it want to pull the truck around a little bit, but it still keeps itself nice and straight, like it's on rails, just straight as an arrow. This thing is just hooked up, man. It is so different than the 2nd gen. It is unreal. And you know that I was in love with the 2nd gen because that truck was great. It went through the snow with no trouble at all. But the 6.7 is on another level. You can't even see where the goddamn road is out here, boys. Just driving blind here, making it fun, entertaining, to say the least. So we're getting a little bit of snow, at least over here at Gary's house. You can see how thick that is right there from my tire tracks going through. Yeah. He's got some plowing to do around this joint. we have to move that tree branch out of the way so that he can plow when he gets back. And also we got to grab snow blower and snow rake and stuff from out of the carport right there so that we can go out and hit his stores for him. But before that, we got to clean out the bed of the truck. Much better. We're at the first location, so I need to hop out and pull the shit down off those awnings, clean up the store sidewalks around the front and the sides here, and then go and hit the city sidewalks up that hill and all the way down here around the front, down this main road. This is gonna be fun. I got 3 locations to do to help him out and clean all this stuff up, and then I'll be out of here. And yes, in case you were all wondering, I am wearing the Walking Dead hat, as one of you guys referred to it as. We're good to go. Site number 2, here we go. Let's get to these sidewalks. Third and final site, we gotta clear off these store sidewalks here, and then of course the city sidewalks. Oh, look at the babe. She is filthy. Wanted to jump on real quick before it got completely dark on me and say that snow pup is all right, man. It does a good job for this type of stuff, but when you start running into the thicker, heavier stuff that is a lot more wet on the bottom side, you also have to move a little bit slower than you would if you had a bigger machine so that it can stay caught up with itself and throw it out the chute. But otherwise, that little machine gets the job done, and it's convenient because you can just muscle it up into the bed of the truck. But I wanted to ask you guys a question while I have you. Do you think that I should maybe look to put a plow on this truck for next season and start getting into the plow game? Because it's something that I've honestly been thinking about, and I thought about it when we had the second gen, decided not to because I didn't really want to necessarily beat the truck up by plowing because we do more commercial stuff. But if I were to put a plow on this truck, I don't know if I would look to do the commercial stuff. Rather, I would probably look at trying to just pick up residential and get some houses and stuff to do. So let me know in the comment section if that's something that you guys would like to see. Me potentially putting a plow on this truck and then getting into making some plow videos a little bit more often, taking you guys out and about on the route. All right, I gotta finish off this site so I can get out of here and start to head home for the night. And through the magic of editing, I'll see you guys in a second. Keep in mind, there were 0 snowbanks before yesterday. That's how much snow we've got from last night until now. In a 24-hour time span, yeah, I'd say we got a little bit. Well, that is just a shame. That Prius is buried off the side of the road. You should have bought a diesel, dude. So I am just getting home for the night, and we are gonna wrap the video up here, guys. All in all, I just gotta say that this truck is, man, I don't know why I waited as long as I did to really upgrade the truck and get into something newer. Even though I did want to get a 3rd gen truck, because aside from the 2nd gen body style, the 3rd gen would probably be my next favorite body style. However, the more that I saw Gary's truck and was looking at his truck, and the more I drove his truck, say in this type of weather to go out and plow or just to get materials for work or whatever, I started to fall in love with the 4th gen body style a little bit more each time. And boy, am I glad that I started to like the 4th gen body style and decided to get one, because I literally, as of now, I just really don't have any complaints. This truck is a monster. Not only is the 6.7 engine a monster and just got balls straight from the factory in stock form with the emissions intact, but the handling of this truck on dry roads, on snow-covered roads, is just second to none, man. It is on point, laser straight, and I couldn't be any happier with it. I haven't really shown you guys too much of the truck yet, and that's partially due to the weather and the ground just being constantly wet and nasty this time of year here in New York. So when we get out to my dad's house and we get it in the shop there, I'll have to show you more of the underside of the truck and how things are set up, the suspension and all that. But this truck does have front and rear coil springs along with the shocks, and it also has the front and rear control arms, or whatever the hell you want to refer to them as well as front and rear sway bar and front and rear track bars. So all of those things combined just really make driving this thing a treat. We won't even start to get into any of the other stuff that I just really am enjoying with the truck, as far as the upgraded newer features and creature comforts and things like that. And quite honestly, this is an SLT model. It doesn't really have all the bells and whistles, but it definitely has a lot more bells and whistles than what I am used to from previous vehicles. We should have some more videos coming your way over the weekend, so make sure you guys are keeping your eyes peeled for those. Make sure you're subscribed with those post notifications on so you know as soon as the videos go live. Definitely hit that thumbs up button if you guys enjoyed this type of video where you kind of just came around with me for the day, got to see a little bit into my life and what I was doing, and then hear a little bit about the truck as well. When you guys hit the like button, it really does help the videos out with getting them recommended to new people so that we can hopefully continue to grow the family here on the channel. Don't forget to check out those links down below in the video description. Follow me on Instagram at PurePanorama19, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.